Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. When exporting a mesh in Sims 4 Studio, you probably noticed that some pieces have a different number of what I call mesh parts. I guess officially they are called mesh groups, so if I accidentally switch between the words parts and groups, I mean the same thing. In this video, I will show you one thing these mesh groups are responsible for, and that's making your mesh's base game compatible in a somehow easy way. I will also make more videos about mesh groups for a bit more advanced people, so if you don't want to miss them, make sure to subscribe. When making a Frankenmesh, so a new CAS object made out of existing CAS objects in the game, you will first look for the pieces you need. I will make a new dress out of this dress from Cats and Dogs, and this dress from high school years. That's why I exported the meshes of both of these objects. Because my final object will be a dress and both of the meshes I exported are also dresses, it doesn't matter which file I open as my base mesh. But if I would make a dress out of a top and another dress, I would have to definitely open the dress file. And if I want to make a top out of a dress, I need to open a file that belongs to a top. For this, there is always a nude version of the top and the bottom of all age groups that you can use as a base. Now that I opened my file, you can see that this dress has a lot of mesh groups. What I always do first before editing my mesh is to join all these mesh groups into one single mesh group so that it's easier for me to work on it. Select all your mesh groups with Ctrl and left mouse click. Navigate your mouse into the middle of the screen and press Ctrl and J. If I append the other mesh now, I make the first mesh invisible, and then I also join all the mesh groups of the second mesh together. Again, select the mesh groups with Ctrl and left mouse click, navigate to the middle of the screen, and press Ctrl and J. And now I'm ready to edit my mesh. I explained the basic usage of Blender in my video How to Make CC for The Sims 4, so check it out if you haven't already. And if you're still struggling with something, come over to my Discord server where I'm always happy to help. The link is in the description. I deleted everything I don't need for my Frankenmesh and have now two separate meshes that I need to merge. But before I can merge the vertices, I also joined the two mesh groups together, because now they will become one complete mesh. Now you can merge all vertices where they need to be merged. Please do not wonder why my mesh looks like this now. I already made this object weeks ago, so I don't want to do everything again. But I thought that would be a good example for this tutorial. To finish the process in Blender, we need to go into the scene properties and maybe change the cut number. If you only have one mesh group, the cut number is always 0000. This usually is the case for tops, short dresses, and other full body outfits that don't go below the knees. Same for pants or skirts. You can use one mesh group and the cut number 0000 for them as well if they don't go below the knees. Then also shoes that don't go much over the ankle, and hats. Don't worry, I will make separate tutorials for the things that I just mentioned. But for now we will accept the fact that we have one mesh group, and this mesh group has the cut number 0000. The next step is very important. Our goal is to make the mesh base game compatible. Remember, I made a Frankenmesh of two dresses, one from Cats and Dogs, the other one from high school years. Because we have a mesh with one mesh group, we now need a package with a mesh that also has only one mesh group and is also from the base game. Here you can see some objects that meet these requirements for full body outfits. The other categories have a nude version each, and for hats you can also use almost every base game hat as a base. Child full body outfits have at least 3 mesh groups, but that's a topic for the more advanced video. What will happen if you use a mesh with multiple mesh groups? This. Or this. So create your project with a mesh that I showed you as a base, import the mesh, and tada! your mesh looks right and is also base game compatible. As said before, this works for tops, short pants and skirts, short dresses and other full body outfits, shoes that aren't boots, and hats. Oh, and other accessories probably as well, I guess. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and comment to let me know if it did. And yeah, bye bye.